Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through step-by-step how to build a complete web app using both Claude Code and also the latest and greatest Claude Opus 4.6 for the initial planning. In this case, I'm going to be building a YouTube analytics platform. It's coming together fairly quickly, and the best part about it is I don't have to write a single line of code. I can just use Claude Code to do everything for me. And let me know if you're interested when it goes officially live. I would be happy to share it with you. It's most likely going to be called Tubealytics. I'm still waiting on approval for the domain name. But yeah, in this tutorial, I just want to build in public and show you how it's coming together. Please subscribe to the channel and let's get into it. First, let's just go ahead and read through this press release over here. You can see Claude Opus 4.6 improves on its predecessor's coding skills. It plans more carefully, sustains agentic tasks for longer, can operate more reliably in larger code bases, and has better code review and debugging skills to catch its own mistakes. And now you can actually use Claude Code on the Opus 4.6 model, and you can also use it over here for all of your initial planning for the web app. In this particular case, I'm going to be building a complete YouTube analytics platform, which is most likely going to be called Tubealytics. I'm still waiting on approval for the domain name, but it's a work in progress. I'm building it out over here in Claude Code, and I'm using Opus 4.6 to come up with the entire master prompt, just like I've done over here. I just said I want to build a YouTube analytics platform, and then it ask some qualifying questions like what's your main focus, and then also the key features. And I just say I want all of those features, and I want it for individual creators in order to do video performance tracking, trend discovery, competitor analysis, and much more. So in order to get started, it's just saying let me create a comprehensive technical specification for your YouTube analytics platform for individual creators. And it creates a file, and it says I've created comprehensive technical specifications. Here's some of the key highlights, and then it's also created the entire master prompt over here. So this is for the initial setup instructions. It's even got the file structure here as well, as you can see. And so I'm just going through and copying and pasting each of these into Claude Code. I think I'm here right now. I'm on prompt 2.3, and as you can see, I've got a long list of other prompts. So it may make more sense just to buy API credits and do it that way instead of using the Claude Code Pro. But I'm just going to now focus on this one right here, performance timeline chart. So you can see exactly what it's going to do. So it will create a performance timeline chart showing views and subscriptions over time. It's going to build a performance chart. It's going to create an API endpoint, and then it's also going to create the Prisma query that efficiently fetches daily view count, daily subscriber count, and it properly aggregates the data. It's going to load skeleton with data loads. I'm not exactly sure what a lot of this stuff means, but fact of the matter is I don't have to know because it's just going to do it for me. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to enter in that prompt, and then I'm just going to start running it in Claude Code. And you can see over here on the left in Visual Studio Code, here's the entire file structure, and if we want to pull up any of these, obviously we can go ahead and do so. You can read through all of the code if you want to actually try to understand what all this stuff is doing, or you can just use Claude Code to do everything for you, which is what I'm doing. And as you can see, it's now going through and it's going to check off each one of these in the list. And it was also smart enough to realize that I had already done most of these, so it's just going to continue where it left off. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see what this is doing. And it says, okay, good, all three pieces exist. Now it needs to integrate the performance chart into the dashboard page. So if I come over here, you can see all of my files, and it looks like it's working on the dashboard right now, which is under, I forget which folder, I think it's under app, and then there's the dashboard, right? So it's building out all of these individual files, and all I have to do is prompt it. And I would highly recommend using something like Opus 4.6 to do your initial planning. And then basically what you could do is you could just tell it to build out the entire master prompt, is what I'm calling it in this case. And then you just go through individually, copy each one of these over into Claude Code, and it will build the entire thing for you. Now, If you want more details about the YouTube Analytics platform that I'm building out, go ahead, drop a comment down below, and I'd be happy to send you it over when it's finished. I think it's going to be really, really powerful. I'm just waiting on approval for the domain name, which is most likely going to be called Tubalytics, assuming I can get the domain. Currently, it's not available, but I have put in a request with Bluehost to basically contact the owner of the domain and let me know when it's available. Let's come on back over to Claude Code, and looks like it just needs to verify, build, and lint, and then it's going to test everything. So this is something it does every single prompt. It will just test to make sure everything is working. I can't actually preview the website yet because I don't have the index.html file. But yeah, we can read through Opus 4.6. You can see it can also apply its improved abilities to a range of everyday work tasks, including running financial analysis, doing research, and using and creating documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. And they've also released this new thing called Co-work, which I need to read a little bit more about. But the model's performance is state-of-the-art on several evaluations, so it's pretty much blowing everything out of the water in terms of the benchmark tests. You can see here, knowledge work, it's outperforming everything else. Agentic search, coding, it really excels at coding. You can see the previous models can't even come close. It looks like ChatGPT 5.2 Codex is very close to Opus 4.6, so that one's keeping up, but everything else is falling behind. And you can also see reasoning here as well. I'm mostly going to be using it for coding, so let's just go ahead and finish up this over here inside Claude Code. And I do recommend running this inside VS Code. You could also use a tool like Cursor as well, but I really like VS Code, and this is running natively on my Linux machine right here. As you can see, I'm on Debian, the latest version 13. So now it has finished everything that it needed to do here. You can see exactly what it did, and you can even preview those changes here. This is the dashboard.ts file, so this is where the users are going. Once they log in, they're going to get access to their dashboard. And I haven't actually set the prices yet for how much this is going to cost on a monthly basis. I'm thinking it'll probably start at about $19 a month. So if you are interested in playing around with this YouTube Analytics platform, just let me know down below. And then the next thing we're going to do, this is phase 3. How many different phases do we have here? Probably about 6 or 7 phases. Actually 10. There's 10 different phases. So it's going to take a little while to build this. Next, we're going to build a comprehensive video list page at dashboard/videos. So that's going to create a video list component. It's going to create the API route. It's going to build a video card component for grid view. So that'll show the thumbnail, title, key metrics, publish date, performance badge. And then also it's going to implement some bulk actions as well. So we're just going to copy this prompt. We're going to come over here. We're going to paste that in, and then we're just going to push enter. And then off to the races. It's going to start building out these files. So as you can see, I don't have to do anything. I just sit here and I just enter yes and approve everything that it needs to do. And there may be ways to automate that as well. I'm not exactly sure. I will most likely probably upgrade or switch over to the API credits instead of the Claude Code Pro, because I am hitting some rate limits. If you want to check that out, you can come over here to Claude, and then you can just go to pricing, and you can see their payment plans over here. So I'm currently on the Pro plan. That's for everyday productivity. And there's also the Max plan to get the most out of Claude. I should probably upgrade to this one, but I don't really have the budget for it at the moment. For most people, I would just recommend starting out with the Pro plan. Well, obviously you can start with free, and then if you want more usage, you can access the Pro plan, and that'll just give you a lot more runtime. So we're just going to go ahead and start building this out. You can see exactly what it's going to do on the to-dos over here. So it's going to add the video model to Prisma schema and generate the client. It's going to add the fetch channel videos to the YouTube API utility. And all you have to do is just click yes here, or you can hit 1 in order to approve the changes. It's going to build a video card, build a video list. It's going to build dashboard/videos, and then it's going to verify everything's working. So you can see here, that's exactly what it's doing. And eventually I'll be able to actually preview this in a later step here once I get to the index.html. So if I just search for index here, it's not finding it right away. But we're just going through step by step, building out each one of these. It's kind of easy to lose track here. It would be better to put this into a document so I can go through step by step and check each one of them off. But let's just see again which one we're on. So that would be build a comprehensive video list page. So we just have to make sure to keep track of which one we're on over here. And then it's just going to build the entire thing. I'll make another video soon showing what it's actually going to look like, and I'm also going to do a full demo of YouTube Analytics. That's most likely going to be the name, but it's still going to take maybe a couple days to build out the entire thing, and then I still have to do debugging as well. If anybody's interested in being a beta tester and signing up as one of the first users of this platform, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions as well, go ahead and join my school community. Currently $19 per month. I may decide to make it free again, but I think it's probably going to stay at $19 moving forward. And you've got the classroom with all the templates, make.com, NAN, full tutorials, courses, and then I also have the coaching program in here as well, which is for 6 weeks, and that's my high-ticket coaching program. So feel free to join the school community. We'd love to see you inside here. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm going to sign off. See you in the next one. Peace from Thailand.